Hey guys, it's baseball season, and in honor of that, I'm going to give you a quick crash course in the history of baseball by the time I walk from one side of this baseball field to the other. So, walk with me.
Don't you ever talk about me!
So who invented baseball? Some people say it was Abner Doubleday because it was 1839 and we needed a hero, and he was a Civil War hero. And at that time, the sport of baseball soared in popularity. And then there's Alexander Joy Cartwright, who's known as the father of baseball because he was the first one who penned the official rules for the New York Knickerbockers Baseball Club in 1845, which is kind of cute, the Knickerbockers Baseball Club. But did he create it? The truth is, baseball was created like any other childhood game, where we created the rules and threw out others. We started with English sports like rounders and cricket, and then we would add a rule and change a rule. And I think that America loved it so much because we played a part in creating it. It was our game. So I guess you could say we created it. America built baseball. By 1903, we had 2 professional leagues and a World Series game. And by 1909, Pennsylvania built its first stadium. And now we could finally sing that song that everybody knows. And I'll prove it to you.
1, 2, 3.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
I don't care if I ever get back.
Root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out in the old ball game.
So the song was written in 1908, but we never sang it in the stadiums back then. Moviegoers actually sang that song in between reels when they would change the reels at the movie theaters. We just sing the chorus. The original song is about this girl, Katie Casey, whose boyfriend calls her and asks her basically to go out with him, and she agrees to, but only after they go to a baseball game first, which is totally my kind of girl. So here's an interesting fact. In 1908, the year that the song was written, American baseball set the record for the lowest average of runs per game, 3.4. What happened? This was during a time known as the dead ball era, which every fan should know, or at least everyone who wants to impress a fan. So before 1900, there were a lot of points scored, and after 1919, there were a lot of runs scored. But in the middle, there wasn't hardly any scored. So what happened? First, the rules. Back then, a foul wasn't considered a strike, and it wasn't until 1901 that a foul became a strike. So suddenly, they were striking out a lot more. And then there was the ball. In 1909, the cork ball was invented, and batting averages soared. So what were pitchers supposed to do? Russ Ford figured that out on accident one day when he threw a really bad pitch and it hit against a concrete wall and it got scuffed. And then he threw the pitch again, and miraculously, it dove under the batter's swing. Presto, he had found something. Soon, pitchers were using whatever they could: spit, tobacco juice, dirt, mud, anything gross that they could find. And that wasn't outlawed until 1920. And then, the ball back then was never replaced until it unraveled. And so if you think about it, an older ball is softer and harder to hit, and it's also darker and harder to see. And then you have the field to that equation. Some of the fields back then were huge. And then you have the soft ball that didn't travel far to begin with. And then you have the fields that didn't have lights until the 1930s. And so often, the balls would probably just camouflage into the night sky. So let's summarize. You've got batters swinging in the dark at a dark ball. And they can't hit the ball far because it's soft. And fields are huge, and the ball is twisting and floating with tons of gross stuff on it. And if it curves foul, it's a strike. Thus, the dead ball era. So that's a bit of baseball history that everybody should know. Now back to the 7th inning stretch song. So for some reason, Harry Carey used to always sing that song during White Sox games in the booth in the 1970s. Then one day, Bill Veeck snuck a microphone in so the whole stadium could hear. And Harry Carey called him out on it. He was like, "I can't sing, why'd you do that?" And Bill Veeck was like, "That's the point. If you could sing, everybody would listen to you. But you can't, and so everybody sings along." And so since then, everybody has referred to that song as the 7th inning stretch, where everybody stands up and sings with friends and strangers and celebrates the song, representing the sport that they feel they played a part in inventing, America's baseball. And look, we're here at the other side of the field. Thanks for watching Playing Like a Girl. I hope you liked it. If you do, please like and please subscribe, and hopefully we'll have more videos coming your way soon. See ya!
Boo Boo, and I'm Bobby, and that's Judy.
Buy me some peanuts and crackers.
Out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. I don't know.
It's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 steps. Sarah, you need to know this song. For the Dodgers?
Dodgers?
Do you like Dodgers?
Oh, I love it.
Dodgers. Woo! Good job, good job. That was awesome. That was great.
That's a very long song.